Deuteronomy chapter 29. These are the words of the covenant which Yah commanded Moshe to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, besides the covenant which he made with them in Horeb. Moshe called all of Israel and said to them, You yourselves saw all that Yah did before your eyes in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh, and to all of his servants, and to all of his land. But your eyes saw the great trials, the signs, and those great wonders. But Yah has not given you a heart to know, and eyes to see, and ears to hear until this day. And I have led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your garments have not worn out on you, and your sandals have not worn out on your feet. You ate no bread, drank no wine or strong drink, and you might know that I am Yah, your Elohim. When you came to this place, Sihon, sovereign of Heshbon, and Og, sovereign of Bashan, came out against us to battle, and we smote them, and took their land, and gave it as an inheritance to the Reubenites, and to the Gadites, and to half of the tribe of Manasseh. Therefore you shall guard the words of this covenant, and do them, so that you prosper in all that you do. All of you are standing today before Yah, your Elohim, your leaders, your tribes, your elders, and your officers, all of the men of Israel, your little ones, your wives, your sojourner who is in the midst of your camp, from the one who cuts your wood to the one who draws your water. You should enter into covenant with Yah, your Elohim, and into his oath, which Yah, your Elohim, makes with you today, in order to establish you today as a people for himself, and he himself be your Elohim. And he has spoken to you, and as he who has sworn to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and not with you alone, I am making this covenant and this oath, but with him who stands here with us today before Yah our Elohim, as well as with him who is not here with us today. For you know how we dwelt in the land of Mitzrayim, and how we passed through the nations which you passed through. You saw their abominations, their idols, their wood and stones, and silver and gold, which were with them. Or else there should be among you a man or woman or clan or tribe whose heart turns away today from Yah our Elohim to go and serve the other mighty ones of these nations, lest there should be among you a root-bearing bitterness or wormwood. It shall be, when he hears the words of this curse, that he should barak himself in his heart, and saying, I have peace, though I walk in the stubbornness of my heart, in order to add drunkenness to thirst. Yah would not forgive him, but rather the displeasure of Yah and his jealousy shall burn against that man. And every curse that is written in this book shall settle on him, and Yah shall blot out his name from under the Shemayim. And Yahuwah shall separate him for evil out of all of the tribes of Israel, according to all of the curses of the covenant that are written in this book of the Torah. And the generation to come of your children who rise up after you, and the foreigner who comes from a far land, shall say when they see the plagues of that land, and the sicknesses which Yah has sent into it, all its land is sulfur, salt, and burning. It is not sown, nor does it bear, nor does any grass grow there. Like the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, Admah and Zeboim, which Yahuwah overthrew in his displeasure and his wrath, all nations shall say, Why has Yah done this to this land? What does the heat of this great pleasure mean? And it shall be said, because they have forsaken the covenant of Yahuwah, Elohim of their fathers, which he made with them when he brought them out of the land of Mitzrayim, Egypt. And they went and served other mighty ones, bowed themselves down to them, and they did not know them at all, and they had not given to them. Therefore the displeasure of Yah burned against this land, to bring it on every curse that is written in this book. And Yahuwah uprooted them from their land in displeasure, and in wrath, and in great rage, and cast them into another land as it is today. The hidden belongs to Yahuwah, our Elohim, but what is revealed belongs to us and to our children forever, to do all the words of this Torah. Hallelujah. Shalom.